Hello, all my little indigos. This is Indigo Soul Revelations. Thanks for joining in with me today. I already pulled some cards and wanted to give you the message that came out, and then we'll pull some extra cards here at the end to get a rounded out message. But today we are pulling from the Cosmic Journey Oracle to start out to see what is our message. And what came out is you are at the divine Y point. So right now you're exactly where you need to be. You are, Spirit's telling you, like, now is the time to, like, take control of your life. You've got an opportunity to go left or right, and both options are going to be beneficial to you. Not to be fearful of that. You can never really make the wrong choice, honestly, because everything is a lesson. So being confident in yourself and being willing to journey further and be whole within yourself to start moving in a new direction. So I love that. Then we got, what is the message? So the message that came out, and I am using the Crow Tarot today for the message. And the message that came out is Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords talks all about you really are struggling mentally with this decision and having some sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, self-doubt, or almost like listening to too many other people's opinions about how to move forward with this situation. And the message really is, like, be whole within yourself. You have all of the information within you to make the right decision for you, to rely on yourself and your internal guidance to make the right decision. So then the next question is, like, why is this important right now? Like, why? And so we got Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles is saying that everything is balancing out in your favor, and there's nothing more for you to really worry about or have anxiety about, because everything that you decide or whatever decision you make is going to be the right choice for you and will be a balanced decision. To trust yourself to make the right decisions for yourself and what is best for you and others, and to listen to that inner guidance so that you can move forward and live a more balanced life as well. So then, how is Spirit helping you in this decision? And we got Tower. So Tower is, Spirit is in the background working to remove barriers for you, and everything that no longer serves you is crumbling away. I don't know if you're noticing this, but like, maybe you feel more calm and content, or are not as upset about a situation as normally you would be, where maybe it's like racking your mind. Even though you've got the Nine of Swords, it's really saying, like, Spirit is in the background, like, clearing the way for you to move in this new direction. And everything that no longer serves you is, like, being removed. So maybe there's people in your life that just no longer talk to you, or you just don't see them as often, or maybe there was a situation that was kind of really bothering you and then it just dissipated. That is Spirit's way of saying, hey, I'm clearing all obstacles for you so that you can make a balanced decision that's really going to serve you and your best higher self, and to really trust in that. And then the advice was Ace of Cups. So the advice is there is a brand new offer of love coming into you. And the advice is really coming into accepting that and being willing to also share your cup of love with others, and moving forward with whatever the decision is that you make it out of love, and that you are looking through the lens of love when you make those decisions. And when I say that, like, thinking of You know, love is patient, love is kind, love is not envy or boastful. Love, you know, that unconditional love that we're talking about for yourself and others, and making decisions with that lens instead of like, what's going to benefit me most right now. Instead, what is going to benefit you most for the long run, and others as well? Like, what is going to propel you forward into your higher self and to create positive change? So, and then I wanted to close it out with the Moonology manifestation, right? Because we're here today because you asked for a change. Somehow, some way, you have manifested a change in your life, and Spirit is here to grant that for you. And so being open to that and understanding that, like thinking back, like, did I ask for this? And when you start to really look back at it, your actions, your thoughts, your emotions, you know, the universe is listening and trying to grant you what's best for you in the long run. And so it is part of your manifestation that this is all coming into reality. All right, so what final messages do we have? All right, we got reflect on your priorities. Okay, so this is last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. So what's really important to you? And identifying what that is, and is that thing that's important to you what's best for you, right? Like making sure that you're making a grounded decision through that lens of love. And it says full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. So that's that Nine of Swords energy again, where you're having like this anxiety, this sleepless nights, like listening to all the people around you and getting confused. It's breathe through the tension. It's a moment, and that moment does not define you for the rest of your life, right? So you get to choose now, like, are you going to move forward with love, or are you going to stay stuck in that Nine of Swords, like anxiety situation? And I'm getting told, pull one more. Hold on. And one more. Full moon in Aries. Color your emotions. Color your emotions. We're going to read this one. Let's see what this one says. Let's see. Full moon in Aries. Oh, sorry, not color, cool your emotions. Clearly, I can't read today. Sorry, guys, cool your emotions. So, again, with that Nine of Swords, like, the message really is, hey, you've got a lot going on in your mind right now. It's time to, like, cool that out, balance it. You are where you're supposed to be right now. This decision can wait. It doesn't have to happen right this minute, but this opportunity is being handed to you because this is what you've asked for. Are you in the middle of an argument, or perhaps in the mood to pick an argument? Surely not. Or are you being overly forward? This is a time of heated emotions and frayed tempers. Anger is better than despair, as Abraham Hicks taught us, because anger spurs us on to do something. But you may get better results if you master your emotions. Certainly avoid stirring the pot, or it could boil over. Cooling your emotions and being the peacemaker means you'll attract a more peaceful outcome. Again, the outcome was Ace of Cups, right? Like moving forward with a cup of love, a brand new offer of love, and see how it's like moving forward, the cup of love with like in the sun, and like letting the love that you have radiate out to yourself and others, like taking a more loving approach. It says, seek a balance between you, and me. There's no point in pretending that you don't have intense feelings, as this blocks your manifesting power, right? So acknowledge those feelings, but then really looking at them through a different perspective and lens and saying, like, are these real? Like, is this serving me? You need to work through your feelings by thinking of the people involved or forgiving yourself. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay. So I kept getting this message like this was going to have something to do with forgiveness. Interesting. Okay. So I keep getting this message about I'm supposed to deliver this message about forgiveness. And so let's read this one more time, and then I'll kind of go into what I'm getting. You need to work through your feelings by thinking of the people involved or forgiving yourself, okay? So that Nine of Swords can represent a lot of things, a lot of like self-doubt because of maybe historical actions or historical traumas that you've dealt with, or relationships you've had, or how things turned out. And so there's just a lot of like anxiety about moving forward. And your best way forward always is with love and releasing that negative self-talk, releasing the struggle, the internal struggle, because at some point, like, you have to decide, I'm either going to stay stuck and I'm going to let this event color my whole life and determine like my whole life path, and I'm going to live in fear and anxiety and anger and be very miserable, or I'm going to take whatever that event was, take what I need to learn from it, and then move forward with love. And when I say that, like, let me try to find an example. Maybe you went through like a major trauma, like, I'll just give you an example that I'm aware of. As a child, you were abandoned, okay? And you let that color most of your adult life. And as a result, you're always like holding on to relationships and people all the time because you're so afraid like you're gonna lose them. And you're holding on so tight to things and not allowing things to naturally take place that you actually push people away, right? Because people want to be in balanced relationships and that have equal give and take, where there's not a lot of pushing and pulling going on, but that there's a lot of equal love, right? And so not allowing that past trauma to color your adult life, because in essence, the one thing that you're the most afraid of, which is abandonment, you create. It took me 39 years to figure that out. So, word from the sage here. And that's really the message I'm getting, is like forgiving that situation, saying, okay, this happened. I understand. And really diving in and doing the inner work. Like, why did that happen? How did it make me feel? What's different now? How can I be different? How can I color my relationships differently and move forward with them, and taking an active role instead of this like, oh my God, these people are going to leave me. I love them so much, or I, can't live without them, or they're so important to me, and hold on and hold on and hold on. And instead just being one with yourself, like being in flow with yourself and in balance, and then allowing other people to flow in and out, because relationships come and go. Some are short and some are long and some are forever, your whole lifetime, and being accepting of that, because anything that leaves you was not meant for you long term, and taking whatever you gained from that relationship and using it for a higher purpose, taking whatever you learned from that relationship and helping and reflecting on, like, how did it help you to grow and make you better? And did you help make that person better too, like through your love and your knowledge and your relationship? So really reflecting on that, and also forgiving others. Like, Sorry, still have a cold. Or getting over this. So identifying within yourself and forgiving yourself for whatever you did because of what you've been through. But then also learning to forgive others, like those people that abandon you. Like, it's done, it's over with. There's nothing more you can do about that situation at this point. It's in the past. And all you can do is be better right now and move forward and be the best person you can be in the future. Communicate clearly, be honest, be honorable, share your love with others, and being the best person that you can be, so that that's what you're inviting into your environment and your universe. So that is my message of the day. I hope that really resonated with you guys and that you move forward with your cup of love, and that this helps to really ease your anxiety and know that you really are in the right place at the right time. Let me read this for you as well. This, you are at the divine Y point. Real quick to close out this message. Take a drink of water. Excuse me. All right, and it's number 33. Threes might be a significant number for you, or 6. All right. You are at the divine Y point. At each moment in time and space, there is a choice point. It has been called the divine Y by some of the sages. You are now at such point. Where will you go, left or right? Each branch leads to new possibilities, and in turn, even more new possibilities. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming until you realize how to navigate your heart. It is not just a why, the letter Y, but why. Why are you here, right? What is your greatest why for where you are headed? Why do you truly want to evolve? Exploring your greatest impact and contributions. Your heart, again, from that cup of love, that Ace of Cups, your heart is your GPS here, navigating the journey. So this whole thing is like so many synchronicities and ties together. Your heart is your GPS. You're navigating the journey. That was your advice, to move forward with love. And the good news is there is no wrong choice. Again, no wrong choice. Whatever you decide is going to be what's best for you. You just keep getting rerouted and rerouted back again by your galactic guiders, arriving at the same perfect destination in the stars. So no matter what path you take, it is for your higher purpose, your higher good, your higher self, and you are being guided in this direction. So take heart in that and trust the journey and be in the here and now, and don't worry about the rest. So I hope this message really resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I'm Indigo Soul Revelations. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me at indigosoulrevelations.com. No, that's not right. indigosoulrevelations@gmail.com. Clearly, this head cold's getting me. And then I am on Instagram and TikTok as well. And I think I'm going to open up a Facebook page. So, hey, find me there. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.